One man, one mission, and a secret so deep it nearly changed the course of Middle Eastern history. This is the story of Eli Cohen, Mossad's most dangerous asset, the spy who almost became Syria's defense minister. By the 1960s, Israel was a young nation surrounded by hostility. Egypt, Jordan, and Syria made no secret of their desire to wipe it off the map. The Israeli military needed more than soldiers, they needed eyes and ears inside enemies' war rooms. That's when Mossad spotted Eliyahu Ben Shol Cohen, an Egyptian born Israeli. Cohen was rejected by the IDF's elite intelligence units, but he possessed something rare: a photographic memory, undeniable charm, and unwavering patriotism. He was groomed in the dark arts, encrypted transmissions, disguised silent observations. Then he was given a new life and disappeared into the shadows. Mossad turned Cohen into Kamel Amin Thaabet, a wealthy Syrian businessman who had made his fortune in Argentina. Fluent in Arabic, polished in demeanor, and generous with his wallet, he quickly embedded himself in the elite circle of Syrian emigres. He hosted grand soirees, funded nationalist movements, built an image of patriotism and power.
Syria is now seeking reinstatement of its seat in the United Nations. Premier Namun Kuba Kuzbari meets with aides to plan coming elections, the first step toward giving the people a choice.
Syrian diplomats noticed and so did their military. When Cohen expressed interest in returning to the motherland, doors in Damascus opened. In 1962, he moved to Syria. Within months, Cohen had access to top generals, government officials, and even the Syrian president, Amin al-Hafiz. Between 1962 and 1965, Eli Cohen transmitted over 100 top secret intelligence reports back to Israel using a hidden radio transmitter in his apartment. He uncovered Syria's plan to divert the Jordan River, an existential threat to Israel's water supply. He mapped every Syrian military base on the Golan Heights. He even suggested that Syrian commanders to plant some trees to shade their bunkers, which Israel later used as targets during the Six-Day War.
In just 1 week in 1967, Israel decisively defeats 3 Arab armies in what would become known as the Six-Day War. But how did Israel, fighting on 3 fronts, manage such a quick and decisive victory?
He wasn't just gathering intel, he was shaping Syrian military decisions. Cohen became so trusted, some generals proposed him for Deputy Minister of Defense. He sat in on war strategy meetings, he toured frontline bunkers. He was, for all intents and purpose, a shadow general in the Syrian military. But secrets don't stay buried forever. Soviet advisors aiding Syrian counterintelligence introduced radio triangulation technology. Suspicious of foreign broadcasts, they launched a silent hunt in Damascus. Cohen had returned to Israel in late 1964 and was warned, don't go back. But Mossad needed one last sweep and he agreed. In January 1965, during a transmission to Tel Aviv, Syrian agent burst into his apartment. He was caught red-handed mid-broadcast. Cohen was imprisoned, tortured, and interrogated for months. The Syrians were shocked and humiliated at how deep his deception was. Despite international appeals, Cohen was sentenced to death. On May 18, 1965, he was hanged in public at Marjah Square as a message to all the spies. Cohen's legacy didn't die with him. His intelligence had Israel with the Golan Heights in just 2 days during the 1967 Six-Day War. Veterans credit him with giving Israel a map to victory and a key to victory. His reports exposed Syrian weaknesses, strategy gaps, and battlefield layouts. His sacrifice became a national legend. To this day, Syria refuses to return his body. Israel has held countless negotiations, UN appeals, and even secret mission to retrieve him, but it all went in vain. But Eli Cohen is not forgotten. Streets, schools, and intelligence centers, every place bears his name in Israel. Spying is a lonely war, fought in silence and often paid in blood. Eli Cohen's life was a masterclass of infiltration, loyalty, and ultimate sacrifice. He wasn't just Mossad's greatest spy, he was Israel's secret shield, embedded at the heart of its enemy. And though his execution silenced his voice, his actions still echo in every intelligence operation that followed. Subscribe to Leaders Unfolded, where power is peeled back and the untold becomes unforgettable.